Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about today's cleaning video because my last two videos were a little bit of a different format, so this is like my first true cleaning video in the last couple weeks. If you just stumbled across my channel, welcome. My name is Alissa Capron and I post new videos on Tuesdays. So I'm starting this entire house clean with me in my bedroom, and I wanted to start in my bedroom so that I could get my sheets in the wash so that they would be clean by the time I went to bed. But as you can see, I did just move the old nightstand out of the room because I got new nightstands for Christmas, and I do have two matching on each side of the bed. You just can't see the other one really well right now. And that other nightstand I will be keeping and probably just putting in another room because I still do like that one too. Now I'm on to the bathroom, and as you can see, it's not really messy, but it was really in need of a deep clean. So after I clear off this countertop, I'll get started on that, and then I will just come back to my bedroom at the end of the video when all of my bedding is done washing. This sweatshirt that I'm wearing in this video is my new favorite piece of clothing, and it's the crew neck sweatshirt from Abercrombie, and I'll link that in my description box. Just go to the link that says LIKEtoKNOW.it and you'll find it on there. And I'll also link the leggings I'm wearing because they're also from Abercrombie, and I do also recommend those. But this sweatshirt is so soft and it fits so well. I'm wearing a size medium. So I've said before that like the more often you clean your toilet, the less of a dirty job it becomes, and that is so true because when I give it a good like wipe down and clean at least once a week, it never really gets the chance to get dirty. But because I didn't make a cleaning video last week, I just never wiped my toilet down. And it's funny how making these cleaning videos, it really keeps me accountable to clean everything. But 2 weeks is such a difference than 1 week because I felt like the toilet actually had a chance to get gross and this was not a fun job to do. So definitely keep up with things like this and don't let them get dirty. Also, I'm very curious as to how often you all clean your toilets because some people on YouTube literally say they wipe it down every single day, and I guess if I had kids, I would probably need to do that too. But I distinctly remember going to people's apartments in college and thinking like, wow, no one has probably cleaned this bathroom in like a month. So it seems like the older people get, the more they clean their bathroom, but that's also just probably a responsibility thing. But I like to clean my toilet around once a week. Now onto the kitchen, which looks like a complete disaster, but I actually think it looks worse than it really was. This seems like it's like a week pileup of dishes, but in reality this is probably just like 2 days. I kind of told you guys before, my boyfriend and I don't really ever eat out, so we eat like all 3 meals at home most days, and that's why there's just always a ton of dishes. And I do clean the kitchen pretty much every day or every other day, and it just always looks like this. Now that I've shoved everything that I possibly can into the dishwasher, I'm going to do the rest of these dishes by hand. and my pots and pans are pretty much the only thing that I never put in the dishwasher. These pots and pans I got as a set for Christmas. The brand is Caraway, and I wanted new pots and pans because I didn't want Teflon anymore, because we actually had a pan that had Teflon and it started to come off and it's like really toxic. So I got these and I could not recommend these enough. However, they are really expensive. They were definitely out of my price range, which is why I asked for them for Christmas, because I would never buy these for myself. I do have them linked on my Like to Know It also if you're interested, but why I got these is they're completely non-toxic, and what makes them so amazing is they're completely non-stick as well. So I can cook eggs on these and not use any oil or butter, and the eggs will just slide right off. Now on to drying, and to be completely honest, most days I just set these to the side and tell myself I'm letting them air dry, but in reality they end up staying there for days on end. So it is just better to dry them off right away, because then I will actually put them away instead of letting them sit there. So most of the time I just shove all of my Tupperware in here, but it was pretty bad, and once you get to the point where things just start falling out every time you open the cabinet door is usually when I decide to kind of actually put things where they go. So that's what I'm doing right now. And if you are someone who always has organized Tupperware, let me know your secrets. Today I'm cleaning my sink with baking soda and some dish soap, and I've noticed on the baking soda container it says replace every 30 days. So I was wondering how important that actually is to do, and if anyone actually even does that. So let me know. This is just a sponge with leftover dish soap on it from when I did the dishes earlier, and this has become my favorite way to clean my stove just because of how easy it is and I don't have to get out any special cleaners to do it. Now I'm going to clean my oven door, which I never clean, as you can probably tell. So I'm just going to clean it in the most lazy way possible and do the bare minimum, just give it a little wipe down and then call it good for the day. This is not an area that I really care about. I think that the oven, when it gets hot, kills anything that would be bad anyways. I don't know if that logic makes any sense, but this is just not something that I care to keep clean. But please do let me know if there is a reason I should be cleaning this other than just for the way it looks. One million years later and the kitchen is finally clean. All that's left is the floor, so I'm vacuuming first and then I'm gonna mop. And while I was cleaning the kitchen, it didn't actually feel like it took that long, but now that I'm sitting here editing this video, I just keep thinking, wow, we are still really on the kitchen. But anyways, I was wondering if there's any YouTubers out there who do cleaning videos. I was wondering if this ever happens to you, which I'm sure it does, but I actually vacuumed part of this floor and forgot to press record. So then for the sake of the video, I just re-vacuumed the already vacuumed floor. And I just think that's kind of funny, and I feel like a lot of YouTubers do that. But anyways, and now I'm on to mopping. Here is the current state of the living room, which I think is not too bad aside from the laundry. It didn't really get messy, but it definitely needed a good deep clean. Some things were kind of dusty, so it needed a good wipe down. Now I'm going to start my diffuser, and I like to use distilled water. Sometimes I use bottled water, but distilled is best. And I never use sink water because I guess for one, you don't actually know what you're putting out into the air that way. But also for two, I've literally never had to clean my diffuser and it looks brand new. There's no like hard water buildup or anything in it. And I put in this today, the Stress Away essential oil from Young Living, and this was the first time I ever tried that one, and I thought it smelled great. Now we are officially back to the bedroom, and I'm going to put away all of this clean laundry first and then clean my room a little bit and then put all my sheets back on my bed. Under my bed in these like little storage baggies is where I keep my shoes that I don't wear as often, and I do have these linked on my LIKEtoKNOW.it as well. Now I'm going to fill up my humidifier. I just put this on while we sleep just to get some moisture back in the air in the winter. And once again, I am using distilled water just so that I know exactly what I'm putting out into the air that we breathe. Even though it was starting to get dark outside, it was probably only around 5 o'clock when I made my bed, so I did decide to just make it all the way up to make it look nice. And that is all for this video, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this entire house clean with me. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys all next Tuesday.